Hello.
Hello, Miss Angela.
Hello, Teacher Lester.
Yes, good evening to you.
Good evening.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Good.
We just had a short holiday
Yes.
from last Friday to yesterday. So,
Yep.
yeah, so it's good.
It's good.
And you?
Alright. Yeah, just the usual days that I had because, COVID-19 is still here. And
Yeah.
then because we are being in not really a lockdown, but you cannot really go anywhere again because the COVID cases has risen again about 15,000.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of, I think, too much to say for those
Yeah.
cases. Though these 15,000 cases are not all, really positive. They are undergoing,
Okay.
or
Okay.
they should have a swab test like that.
Yeah.
Yep. So no updates yet. However, of course, knowing that it's 15,000, it's not really just quite scary, but it's scary, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a bit.
So, yep. Actually, we had our holiday, which was Holy Week. Are you familiar with this festival? Yes.
Holy Week.
Yep. Holy Week.
It's kind of like
Yes.
Easter.
Sorry.
And what kind of holiday is it?
It's about celebrating the life of Jesus Christ.
Is it kind Eastern?
Yes,
Eastern or Easter?
Easter.
Easter.
Yep, there is this Easter Sunday, right?
Yeah,
Yep, so once a year we would have this celebration, remembering the sacrifice of Jesus Christ.
yeah.
So that's about like 1 week. But because of COVID-19, there are no special celebrations. We just go to church, but only limited people can go inside, can attend the mass like that. So it seemed that Holy Week did not really, or was not really being celebrated like before because of COVID
Oh,
19. Yep.
okay.
So we just usually stay at home nowadays. Nothing really special. Okay. Yeah, how about you? How did you spend your holiday? Did you go
Uh,
somewhere?
yeah. One of my best friend, and she was Taipei, which is our capital city, and she came to visit me, and she stayed at my house for 3 days, and we also went to ride a bicycle.
Ooh, yeah,
Bicycle, yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
there's a small town which is not very far away from my house,
Okay.
and it's very famous in Taiwan for people to ride bicycle around there
Ah,
because
okay.
there are special road for bicycles that you can cross the bridge. You can feed some animals just around the bicycle
Okay.
ride.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
it
that's
was
great.
kind of, yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's actually famous now here in Philippines. Most of people are having their own bicycles. They travel, they go somewhere.
Yeah, but we rent the bicycle.
Ah, okay, you're rented.
Not Yeah, it's not our bicycle actually. It's a there are a lot of bicycle shop which is
Okay.
for bicycle rental.
Yep.
So travelers can just rent for maybe 3 hours or 4 hours, and
Okay.
yeah, it's not very expensive, but it was
Yep.
fun.
Okay.
That
So.
you guys two people can ride only one. Yeah, two
Oh
people
yes,
can
yes.
ride a bicycle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's enjoying.
yeah. Is it a special word for that? Double bicycle? I don't know because
Yeah.
there is a word for two people riding one bicycle in Chinese, but I
Okay.
don't know if there's the word for it in English.
Okay, let me remember it. Tinangas ka na itong bicycle adwa. Adwalo. Adwa. Miyabe. Wa. Maybe yeah, we can call it double or twin.
Oh yeah, train.
Yep. Or couple bicycle.
Oh, I also searched it, and it's called a tied up car. Is it?
Tied up car.
Yeah,
Oh well, I think that's about car, but not bicycle. Maybe we can say tied up bicycle instead.
tied up bicycle.
Yep.
Yeah, or tandem bicycle.
Yeah, tandem. Yeah, because
Yeah,
there are two. You could say tandem. Oh, that's a good word.
tandem.
Yep. Okay, and you can also use those words like I said about couple bicycle, right?
Oh, couple bicycle.
Yep.
Yeah,
We can also use this word. Okay, so you and who used those
one of
bicycles?
my friends.
One of your
Yeah,
friends.
yeah, my friend.
Okay, all right, cool. And then how about the food? Where did you eat or what did you have?
We went to two different kinds of night markets. As you may
Night
know,
market, okay?
night markets in Taiwan are very popular. Like, it's kind of like a area. There are a lot of shops, and you can buy some snakes,
Okay. Snake
snakes or
meat?
snack,
Snacks. Oh, I'm sorry.
snack.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it's a
sorry.
kind of exotic food. But have you tried snake?
No,
Okay, and you won't try it.
no.
Yeah, me too. Snakes
Snack.
are my weakness.
Your weakness.
Yes, my snakes. I really hate touching them, being near them, like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd rather what do you call this one? I'd rather prefer uh what do you call this one? Other things to be thrown at me, but not snake like that, because I'm gonna shout and I'm gonna really cry or too scared of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
I think I was
it's my
when I was a
greatest.
child, my
Okay,
mom took me to a zoo,
okay.
and I think I handless snacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You hand it to, or you have tried?
Yeah, a staff, he handed snacks to me.
Okay, the
Yeah,
snake.
it's kind of a bit, yeah, snake. It's
Okay.
a bit scary actually.
Yep, especially the texture of the body and
Oh,
the skin.
yeah.
Yeah, especially caterpillar, worms, lizards,
Yeah.
rats, like those. Yes, I'm gonna really shout and run away.
Me too.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing about your holiday.
Okay.
Yep. Anything else to share?
No, that's all.
Okay. So we'll have our lesson 9.
Yeah. I thought we have already finished it. Is it?
Yeah. So we're gonna be having 10 tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start. Ready?
Unit two, right? Yeah, in lesson 10, unit two.
Yep.
Lesson 10.
About
Okay.
presentation.
Yeah. Okay. From visual ads, right?
Yep.
Okay. Uh, Visual aids that you often encounter in PowerPoint presentations, such as pie charts, graphs, bar graphs, bullet points, boxes, etc., can often be challenging for non-native English speakers to refer to, and you may be tempted to just talk about them without properly referencing them or using the correct language, or worse still, just ignore them. In order for your audience to easily follow your presentation and to allow you yourself to come across more professionally, here are some common English phrases that can be used to help describe various visual aids during a presentation.
Okay. Visual aids.
Visual aids.
Yeah.
Aid.
AIDS. Yeah. So that's kind of
Visual
long
aid.
A. Yeah. A. AIDS. Like that.
Aid.
Yep. Okay. So visual aids. How was it? Or how did this become useful? Let's say when you were still studying and then you started working. Have you ever used visual aids?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like summarized into visual kinds of slide. Like maybe there are a lot of details in a paragraph, then you can just summarize it by using visual aids, and it's shortened and only includes the major points.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you make your visual aids? Like what visual aids have you done or
Normally,
presented?
I use bullet points.
Bullet points, okay,
Bullet,
yeah. That's the most
yeah,
useful and easiest,
yeah,
to be understood. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What else? What kind of visual aids? Just a topic example you presented or you did before.
Mm, Actually, the examples that the paragraph here just mentioned, I use them all because I need to do a lot of presentations because of my work.
Okay.
So normally we do use a lot of pie charts or graphs or bar graphs, bullet points, of course,
Okay.
and some boxes, because it's easily for audiences to follow what you are talking about, and they can just easily find out the key points that you want to mention.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And those are very helpful, to manage your presentation well.
Yeah, manage the presentation easily to be understand.
Or understood.
Understood, yeah, to be understood.
Okay. All right. So let's have the first one.
Yeah. Um, do you often use visual aids when making presentations? In my viewpoint, yes. In order to present the data briefly, I would like to use various kinds of visual aids to show the key data points. It's useful, and it's useful for audiences to follow me easily. Hello?
Yes. Okay. Like what example of topic have you presented? Maybe.
Sorry,
Before.
can you mention that again?
Can you give me an example of topic that you have presented before using visual aids?
Like because we like for example, we need to analyze our official website data that we need to review every month, how many users come to visit our websites and how long did they stay at each page,
Yep.
something like that.
Okay.
So because we need to review all the data per month. So visual aids would be very useful for us to summarize all the key points data to present maybe usually users when they came to our website they prefer to use maybe iOS system and they averagely they spend about 4 minutes on each page.
Okay.
And we would use pie chart and graphs to show those data and make a point.
Okay, I like that. Pie charts and data. Okay, good job. So up until now, this kind of process or presentation is really very useful.
Yeah, like you need
It's a
to, when
classic
you present, sorry?
it's a kind of classic style, right?
Classic style, yeah.
Classic, okay. So please continue.
Yeah, because I think using those kind of like visual aids, you need to use Excel and PowerPoint together. Then you can summarize the data briefly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Just please say Excel.
Excel.
Yeah. Excel or Excel?
Excel.
Yes. There are words whenever they have E and then X, they would sound like egg.
Egg.
Yes, and then C there will be Z, like Excel.
Excel.
Yes, Excel or Excel.
You mean two? Two kinds of pronunciation can be available?
Oh yes. Well, in a normal pronunciation, it's Excel.
Excel.
Yes, but if you follow the pronunciation guideline, whenever it starts with whenever there is E and then X, it is followed by X, so it sounds egg, not X.
Excel.
Yeah, so you can say Excel or Excel.
Excel. Excel.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I should not present like Excel, right?
Yep.
Because Taiwanese we pronounce Excel.
Oh yeah, that's just fine. Anyways. Yeah.
Excel. Okay.
Well, when it comes to pronunciation, there is Western and there is British. So that's how sometimes you could also you could also use the different pronunciation of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Excel.
Yes. Like there is also another rule. For example, this one. How do you say this?
International.
Yep, that's a basic English pronunciation. But there is a rule here as well that okay, I just forgot if T no, sorry, inter. So when you have inter, yeah, T sound is being disregarded. So there is a silent T here. So instead of international, we would say international.
International.
Yep. So that's another word that has roll with
So
silent
you-
T.
So do we need to pronounce the T?
Yes, you can say you can have the sound of T as a basic English pronunciation,
Oh, okay.
but in a basic grammar, for example, a phonics rule, so they should be with silent T. So it's gonna be
Oh,
international.
international.
Yes,
Okay.
as well as interview, and then with the basic rule, it's gonna be interview. Yes.
Interview. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can try to search some of those videos and then you would see, instead of saying international, you would hear them international, interview, have you had your interview, like that, not interview, okay?
Like they just skip the T sound?
Yeah, as a basic rule.
Oh, okay. So it's also the correct way. Like two ways can be acceptable, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. But actually, as long as I can remember about Excel, which should be egg sound, it should be EXE.
EXE.
Yes, EXE. So when it has the spelling of EXE, so the sound will be egg, not X. Yes, egg. So I think for Excel, it's just fine to say Excel. I'm gonna search it just to be sure. Yep. But about the word exercise,
Exercise.
yes, exercise. So that should be egg.
Oh, exercise. Yeah.
Yeah, like this here. Okay, when it has E, X, and then E. So it's gonna be egg. But I'm gonna confirm this one. I'll double check it
Okay.
if it belongs to the rule. But this one, exercise. So it's not exercise. You can say that, but better to say exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah. So those will be the the formal pronunciation when it comes to rules.
Exercise. Okay.
Yep. Okay. I'll search it. I'll send it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Number 2.
Do you find them necessary in presentations? In my opinion, it depends on what kind of information that you are presenting. If you are demonstrating the data and analytic information, then using visual aids is very necessary to present those major points properly. However, if you are presenting a short content, then using visual aids may not be a good way to show the details.
Okay. Yes, I agree with that. So how about you? Do you often? Oh, no, it depends.
Yeah.
Okay, like what specific example?
Like if
Of
I'm
presentation.
presenting, yeah, if I'm presenting a data analytics,
Okay.
those kind of presentations, then I would use a lot of visual aids. But if I'm not, then I will use much
Much what?
visual aids.
Okay, yeah. Well, of course, the basis of using visual aids is that it is your guideline, right?
Yeah.
It is your process or step-by-step analysis or process procedure to discuss something clearly. Okay. Number maybe what part of your presentation using visual aids do you focus more? Is it the introduction, the middle part, or the ending? Which do you pay attention most? Or what part?
You mean pay attention, Paul? You mean pay more attention?
Yeah, I mean, yes. Which one do you focus your presentation most? Is it in the introduction, I mean the first part, the middle part, or the last part?
Normally, the last part. Because
You sounded that sure.
summarize. Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm not a presenter, if I'm an audience,
Okay.
if I'm an audience, then
Yes.
I would pay more attention to the last part because
Okay.
it's the summary of
Okay.
all the slide and all the
Yes.
points that you need to focus on.
Okay.
So I would say for me, normally I pay more attention on the last part. But if I am a presenter, actually, I focus on both middle part, and the last part.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, for
Because you
me,
need
okay.
to explain more details, something like that.
Yes. Similarly, like me, I pay more attention in the end
Yeah.
of my presentation, as well as if I am a listener.
Yeah.
So both I focus on. I focus in the end of my presentation because that's how you would know as a presenter if they do understood what you have presented to them, and then as a listener, of course, it is your basis if you understood it and you don't have any questions, well, you know that it was a good presentation as well.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
that's gonna be an exchange of questioning, right? You will ask them after.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you. Number 3.
What visual aids do you find easier to work with? From my point of view, I would say bullet points can be the easiest one.
Okay.
Presenter only needs to list down the major and key points, and audiences can easily follow.
Yep. Okay, I agree with that. And in addition, you could also say you can also use pictures, photos. Yeah, pictures or photos.
Yeah.
You know.
You mean show them?
Yeah, show
Show
them
them as
pictures or photos of something you are discussing about,
Yeah.
like that. So to make it more specific.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number 4. No question. Sorry. No questions about your sentence there. Good job.
Okay. What visual aids do you call to work with? Mm, to be honest, none of them, because I think all the visual aids are in a same they are quite similar, because they are similar to use the you need to put the data, you need to shorten the details, you only keep the the specific data that you want to present, you want your audiences to pay more attention and focus on. So I think all the visual aids, the way to build up the visual aids are very similar. So I didn't find which is the most difficult one.
Okay, depending on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you then, let's say, how would you catch up when you're having a little difficulty?
I would search. You mean what kind of difficulty did I make?
I mean, when you are in a difficulty, so how do you catch up? Like, what do you do? Let's
You
say,
mean when I am presenting a presentation
Yeah.
or preparing a slide?
Yes.
Oh, if I want to build up a chart or graph that I may not I don't know how to use it, I will search it on internet and maybe read some instructions what others are doing.
Okay.
Maybe I will also sometimes I also watch some videos, and the YouTubers, they will teach you how to make your presentations more clear, clearer and prettier.
Okay.
Yeah, just review others' instructions, and maybe you can apply it on your own.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So no questions here.
No?
All right. So we'll have the next one, the vocabulary part.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
So you can read the vocabularies first if you would like.
Isn't a one-off case dotted line is represented by
Okay.
demonstrates,
Yep.
show that over a 10-year period, by roughly, as you can see, and let me illustrate this with by almost.
Okay, so this word again, dotted.
Dotted.
Yeah, so it's not dotted, it's dotted. So it's about dot. Like bullet. Yeah, dot, like period. So that's why it's dotted.
Dotted.
Yes, okay. And then just please say this part again. Is represented by.
Is represented by.
Yep, very good. Okay. So would you like to put the answers first and then we'll check it, or let's do it one by one?
Okay, I will. Maybe one by one.
Okay.
A line on a chart that is made up of small circle is dotted line.
Dotted.
Dotted,
Yes,
sorry.
it's fine. Okay.
Dotted.
Yes.
Dotted line.
Dotted line, okay.
And why we do?
Oh, I see myself how you did here. Or what you did here.
I just write down the.
Yeah, I mean, I see myself like you. Because there is a straight line here, but you erased it because for it to look neat, right? I like it. Okay.
You do it the same way?
Yeah, I just don't put the word. I make it like it's in the middle of the line to to make it presentable.
Yeah.
I like it that way. Okay.
Okay.
Next one, number 2.
Oh, a polite way to say this next example confirms what I've just said is as you can see.
Are you sure?
The next example confirms that. Or that we illustrate this with.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So try to check why.
Sorry?
You can check why. I mean, check the sentence.
Oh. This next example confirms what I've just said. Let me illustrate this with. Okay.
Okay. Alright, next.
Yeah. A different way to say shows or confirms is demonstrates.
Okay. Yep, exactly. From the word keywords show or confirm. Okay, next.
Okay. Another way to say by nearly is by almost.
Okay. Yep, by almost, that's right.
Okay. Correct, right?
Yep. By almost, it's correct.
Okay. A phrase that describes the quantity of time a graph or chart covers is by over.
By over? Not really. Okay, here is the key part. Quantity of time.
Shows that over a 10-year period.
Yes. That's quite
Okay.
confusing, right?
Yeah, a little
Okay.
bit. So, what does that mean exactly?
Which one? Shows that over a 10-year period?
Yeah.
It's just a specific example here wherein we're talking about the quantity of time.
Oh, so the keyword is quantity of time.
Yep. So here, because there is this phrase we have shows that over a 10-year period, so that can be changed anytime,
Oh,
depending on how many years, how long.
oh, okay.
Okay. That's why when we use graph, this is another keyword, and chart covers. Whenever we present such graph chart covers, we are really pertaining to years of, let's say, percentage, sales, promotions, and so on, right?
Yeah.
Yes, like that. So we have shows, the phrase shows that over a 10-year period.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, next.
A way to focus people's attention on a chart or graph, etc., is as you can see.
As
Is it? Yeah. Is it
Yep.
correct?
Yes, as you can see. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Another way to say by about is by roughly.
Yep. By roughly.
By roughly.
Yes. So that is by about, which is being specific. So you are directing the point to something you are discussing about.
You mean not specific, right? Or is specific?
Not really specific, but nearly like that.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh, okay.
roughly.
Yeah.
Okay. And then here,
Okay.
as you can see, so that is to focus people's attention. So that's the keyword.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, next.
A different way to say that something is not an exception isn't a one-off case.
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, next one.
A way to inform people what the different lines, bars, etc. on a chart graph are for is represented by.
Okay, represented by.
Represented by.
Yep.
Represented by. Okay.
Yep.
And the next one would be another way to say by above is by over.
Yes, by above, by over. Or you
Yeah.
can also say like on top, right?
On top.
Yes, you can
Okay.
also use that. Okay.
Yeah.
Questions about these vocabulary words?
At the moment, no.
Okay, so you already have the vocabulary meaning?
You mean the below?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. You mean what did you say?
You already answered
Yeah.
the vocabulary part on the next activity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I already checked them. All are right.
Yeah.
So I want you now to choose. It's up to you. 2, 3. Make a sentence below.
Okay.
Or
You
would you like?
mean choose the vocabularies above and
Yep.
make and choose two or three of them, right?
Yes, or depending on you, how many?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So just a surprise sentence making again.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm, I will choose is represented by.
Okay. You can put the sentence below so we can check your sentence.
The most important data is represented by bold.
Oh, where's the sentence? Ah, okay, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most important data is represented by bold. Okay, yeah, good job.
Okay. let me illustrate this with some below graphs. As you can see, our sales result for last quarter decreased.
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 Yes, or you can say last quarter has decreased.
Last quarter has decreased.
Yep, because you are referring to the sales result last quarter.
Yeah, and I have a question here. Like,
Sure.
is there a specific word for sales result? Like, how is there other better word for to describe sales result? Like sales.
You can say sales percentage.
Oh, okay. Sales percentage.
Yep. Or sales outcome.
Oh, sales outcome. Okay.
Yep. Like those.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Last sentence.
Yeah. Mm. I will demonstrate this. I will demonstrate this report by including some analytic data and graphs.
Okay. Analytic.
Can you hear me?
Yes. I'm just checking the sentence. If there are better ways to say it.
Hello?
Oh, hello. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hello?
can you hear?
Oh, yes. I'm just checking the sentence if there are better ways to make it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, here, because you said including some analytic data and graphs, so when it comes to, a specific sentence, instead of saying will, you can better to say I am going to.
Oh, okay. I'm going to demonstrate this report by including some analytic data and graphs.
Yes, because there is a difference when you say will and I am going to or going to, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's kind of sure that you are presenting something by means of using, let's say, analytic data and graphs, so it's better not will but going to in a sentence. Okay. And I just searched the word that I was thinking a while ago as well. Result, percentage, outcomes, and then this will be the perfect word for this. Revenue.
Revenue. Oh, yeah.
So revenue is, the total income that you have been getting, let's say, for about 4 years, if you're pertaining to 4 years sales. So you can use this word perfectly here, revenue.
Okay.
Okay, I was searching it a while ago.
Okay.
Because I wanted to use it and I wanted to remember it. Okay, revenue will be perfect fit for the sentence.
Okay.
Okay, questions?
No?
Alright, so please always take note of those not really mistakes but reminders and then rules about sentence making to make it more easier. Okay, So since our time is up, we'll have the reading exercise next time. Please try to, light those words that maybe you're not familiar to or you have any questions.
Okay. And one thing that I would like to mention, just as our last lesson, you mentioned that maybe you can provide some reference for me to know like A sound and R and L sound.
Oh,
So
okay, thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for reminding me again. Okay,
No worries. So
I
I
have
just
no
wanted.
class after this. I can send it to you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so
Okay,
much
yes,
for
and
listening.
oh, I just remembered. The sound of long A plus the formula, right? Of subject plus verb plus right.
Yeah.
Okay, the sentence pattern. I will also send it to you.
Okay. Thank you
So
so
maybe after
much.
20 minutes. Yes, you're always welcome, and thank you for always reminding me.
No worries.
Okay, have a good night.
You too. Thank
Yes,
you.
you're welcome. Bye.
Bye.